everybody. We are at Cornelis Pond in Wolcott, Connecticut, talking about another HRP Associates project. This time, we're going to show you some before stuff, before HRP does the work that we are so known for, this time in the engineering field. Then we're going to cut to some of the after work. So you're going to get to see both sides of the project in one video. And here to tell us about the project is Andrew Berman.
Hi. So here at Cornelis Pond, there's a 3.5 mile walking loop around the reservoir. And at the moment, to walk across, you have to cross the road down here and come back up. So what HRP was hired to do is come up with a solution to continue the path without crossing the road to make it safer, more accessible, and more enjoyable. To accomplish this, we're going to continue the stone dust path along the tops of the dam embankments. And then we're going to elicit a bridge manufacturer to design a 2-span bridge to cross the existing spillway. Currently, the existing path is narrow. It's on this side of the roadway. To adjust this, we would like to keep the path over on that side and make it 5 feet wide. So Tom, if you look this way, you have the western, center, and eastern dam abutments. This is where the bridge supports will sit. That way the bridge continues the path and doesn't affect the existing spillway. So part of HRP's design is to determine the height of the bridge. So we conducted a hydraulic analysis to determine that when there's a large storm, the water level will still remain below the deck of the bridge. So here we're standing on the dam embankment, and this is where we will put more stone dust to continue the path. We are in Wolcott, Connecticut at the Cornelis Pond, and as you can see, the town, in coordination with HRP and a bridge manufacturer, have installed a pedestrian bridge to span the spillway. As you can see, to install the bridge, new foundations had to be poured on the existing dam straining walls and abutments. So below me right here is one of the foundations that HRP designed for the bridge to now sit on. While HRP laid out the width, railing height, dimensions of the bridge and the spans, we also picked the elevations based on the hydraulic analysis of the reservoir. We wanted to ensure that the elevation of the water during any flooding events is still below the low chord of the new bridge. As part of the foundation design, HRP had to set the elevations of each of these foundations you see, design reinforcing steel within the foundations to tie into the existing dam structures to the new foundations, and then provide an appropriate seat for the bridge to sit on. Over at the easternmost end, over here, this foundation consists of a footing to then spread out the weight of the bridge and any other forces to the soil below. Because HRP assisted in designing the foundations, we actually were out here during the construction of the bridge and its foundations. We wanted to ensure that the concrete that they were using met the appropriate specifications that we provided. We watched them install forms and pour the foundations. HRP also reviewed submittals by the bridge manufacturer to ensure that the materials in their bridge design lined up with the guidelines that we set forth. We use the AASHTO guidelines, which provide loading and other material specifications for pedestrian bridges. Prior to the installation of the bridge, pedestrians would have to cross the road and use this narrow walkway to then complete the walking trail loop. HRP is very happy to be involved with this project. Not only is it a big project for the community, you know, we see pedestrians using the bridge already. It was fun to be part of, you know, the nature here and creating a safe path for people to use. You know, it was great to be part of this project, and thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.